You didn't lose control. You were hijacked. There is a chemical event that happens inside you the moment something triggers a reaction. It fires before you decide anything, before you even know it's happening. But you have been blaming your character for something that is, at its core, a biological process. And that misunderstanding has been costing you more than you realize. Think about the last time you reacted in a way you regret. You probably told yourself you need more patience, more discipline, better control. But the reaction already happened in the moment before thought existed. You were already moving before you were even present. So the control you keep reaching for is arriving too late. And here is why. The first thing to understand is the wave itself. When something triggers you, your brain releases a precise cocktail of stress hormones. They flood your body. Your heart rate climbs. Your thinking narrows. This is not weakness. It is biology doing exactly what it was built to do. But here is what most people never learn. That chemical wave has a lifespan. 90 seconds. If you do not feed it, it peaks, it moves through your system, and it dissolves. 90 seconds is the biological window. That is the whole event. Therefore, anything you feel beyond 90 seconds is not the original reaction. It is a choice, not a conscious one, but a choice nonetheless. This is the layer most people miss entirely. You are not prolonging the feeling because you are weak. You are prolonging it because your mind keeps replaying the trigger. Each replay is a fresh dose. Each fresh dose restarts the wave. Therefore, you are not experiencing one reaction. You are choosing to re-trigger it over and over without knowing that is what you are doing. The loop runs itself. The thought triggers the chemical. The chemical intensifies the thought. The thought triggers the chemical again. You believe you are reacting to what happened, but you are actually reacting to your own mind rerunning the event on a loop it controls. This is the root. You were never stuck in the moment, you were stuck in the replay. And that distinction is everything, because it completely changes where the work is. Therefore, the cost of not seeing this is specific. Every time the loop runs unchallenged, it carves itself deeper. The pattern becomes faster, more automatic, harder to interrupt. The reactions that once took an hour to pass begin happening in seconds. The version of you that could hold still under pressure gets quieter, and eventually the loop becomes the default, not the exception. So here is what actually changes things. You stop trying to suppress the wave. Suppression is the wrong target. The wave is not the problem. 90 seconds is survivable. You can hold 90 seconds of almost anything if you know that is the full duration. Therefore, the first shift is simply this. When the trigger hits, you name the window. Not the feeling, the window. This is 90 seconds of chemistry. That single reframe removes the story from the sensation. The second shift is noticing the replay. Not stopping it immediately, just noticing it. The moment you see the loop, you are no longer inside it. You are watching it. That distance is not small. That distance is the entire gap between reaction and response. The third shift is understanding that discipline here is not force. It is not white-knuckling through an emotion. It is recognizing that the thought asking you to replay the event is not information. It is habit. You do not have to follow every thought that arrives, especially the ones that arrive with urgency. These three things, naming the window, seeing the loop, refusing the replay, are not techniques. They are a different relationship with your own mind. Therefore, what changes externally is not that you become unmoved. You will still feel things, fully. The difference is that you stop letting 90 seconds of chemistry make decisions that last years. You are not trying to become someone who doesn't react. You are becoming someone who knows exactly what a reaction is, and who gets to decide what happens after it. The wave always ends. What you do in the silence after it, that is who you are, who